Hello, grade 7. Today we are talking about computing system. Computing system consists of two main things. First thing is hardware, the second thing is software. Hardware is the physical devices that are used in the computer system. Anything that I can touch, I can feel, the physical devices. I can touch, I can feel, I can see, like the mouse, like the keyboard, like the screen. These things are called hardware, but the software is the programs that are used to operate the computer system. Like this, the Microsoft Word, this one is a program. I can't reach my hand and touch the Microsoft Word because it is a program on the computer. The Windows is an operating system that operates the computer. These programs are called software. So we have hardware, things that we can touch, and software, the programs that we can touch that operates the computer and make it runs. Hardware has three types of it: input devices, processing, output devices. Input devices, an input device is a hardware device that is used to transfer data from the user to the human from the human user, sorry for this, from the human user to the computer, which means that when I use the mouse, for example, the mouse or the keyboard for an example, I give a signal from myself as a human user to the computer. Now, by this way that I did this one, I wanted to tell the computer to highlight this part. I used the mouse to give him this command. This is what meant by giving or transferring data from the human user to the computer. We have examples for input devices. Input, this is output, no, this is input. We have examples for input devices. The examples are keyboard, mouse, touchpad, scanner, digital camera, microphone, joystick, graphic tablet, touch screen, webcam. These are all are examples of the input device. For example, the keyboard. The keyboard are the most common type of input devices. Before keyboards, interactions with the computer was generally carried out by using punch cards and paper tape. Most English language keyboards use QWERTY layout, the alphabetic keys, which are surrounded by number, symbol, function, and other key types. By pressing relevant keys, a user can feed data and instructions to the computer. So we use the keyboard to type a word or to insert a number or do some function from the top of the keyboard. So the keyboard is one of the input devices. A mouse. A mouse interacts with a computer through a process known as point and click. I point wherever I want to go and then click on it. Essentially, when a user moves the mouse on the mouse pad, the pointer moves in corresponding direction on the computer's monitor screen. The concept of a computer mouse has its roots in the trackball, a related pointing device invented at 1946 that used a roller ball. Today, mouse has laser at the bottom of it. Before this laser, there was something called a roller ball. It was used to control the pointer. Now we use laser. Most modern computer mice have two bottom for clicking and a wheel in the middle for scrolling up and down documents and web pages. A touchpad, also known as trackpad. A touchpad is a common substitute for a computer mouse. So instead of using a mouse, some people use a touchpad. It uses your fingers to touch it and scroll the pointer on the screen instead of using a mouse for that. It's essentially a specialized surface that can detect the movement of a user's finger and use that information to direct a pointer and control a computer. Touchpads were first introduced for laptops in 1990s, and it's now rare to find a laptop without one. We always, as you can see here, this area, the laptop. This laptop has a touchpad inside of it. It replaces the mouse, and I think that you all seen one of these things. A scanner. W- the scanner takes the image from the paper or from anything that I put on the scanner, and take the data from the paper through the scanner and put it on the computer. Now let's see, the word scanner can be used in a number of different ways in a computer world, but here I am using it to refer to the desktop image scanner. Yes, the desktop image scanner that I was talking about. Essentially, a scanner, an input device that uses optical technology to transfer images or sometimes text into a computer. Where the signal is converted into a digital image, the digital image can be viewed on a monitor screen, saved, edited, emailed, or printed. Digital camera. We all know digital camera and how to use a digital camera. Digital camera captures the photographs, and then it takes the photograph from the real life and convert it to a digital input or a digital data. Digital cameras are used to capture photographs and videos independently. Later, those photos and videos files can be transferred to a computer by connecting the camera directly with a cable or removing the memory card and slotting it into the computer or through wireless data transfer methods such as Bluetooth or Wi-Fi and these methods. Once the photos are on the computer, they can be saved, edited, emailed, or printed. The microphone. The microphone is like what I'm doing right now. I'm talking, and the microphone are recording what I say and the sound and the audio of my sounds, and then transfer it to a data that computer can use and save it in the computer. A microphone captures audio and sends it to a computer where it is converted to a digital format. Once the audio has been digitized, it can be played back, copied, edited, uploaded, or emailed. Microphones can also be used to record audio or to relay sounds live as part of a video chat or audio stream, like what I'm doing right now. I am talking and recording a video in the same time using the microphone. Joysticks. As you know from the games, we use joysticks to play the games in like the Sony, the Xbox, and so on. Joysticks are commonly used to control characters and vehicles in computer video games. Essentially, a joystick is a handle that pivots on a base and sends its angle to or directions to the computer as data. Many video games joysticks feature triggers and buttons that can be pressed to use weapons or projectiles in games. Graphic tablet, also known as digitizers, Tablets are input devices that used for converting hand-drawn artwork into digital cameras. I use a graphic tablet to make a drawing by my hand in a book. Sometimes we draw on a book or on a sketch. No, we will use here a graphic table. We sketch on it, we make a draw on it, and the graphic tablet converts it to digital images. The user draws with the stylus on a special flat surface as if they were drawing on a piece of paper. The drawing appears on the computer screen and can be saved, edited, or printed. While scanners can only create digital images from drawings, graphic tablets offer greater control and versatility for artists by allowing them to see their drawing appear live on their monitor as they create it. Touch screens. Touch screens are like the ones you use on your mobile phones. You touch with your hand and navigate through the touch screen whatever you want. Like this man, you see this man how he point to the tab in front of him. This is the thing that his finger touches. This screen is called a touch screen. Many devices nowadays use a touch screen rather than a mouse as a way of for users to point, drag, or select options on a screen. As the name suggests, a touch screen is a touch sensitive monitor screen. It's a touch sensitive monitor screen that reacts to fingers moving across of it. Touch screens are particularly common in portable devices such as tablets, palm tops, laptops, and smartphones. The last thing is a webcam. A webcam are different from digital cameras in two ways. You may get confused between webcam and digital cameras. This is why we are talking about the difference between the digital camera and the webcams. First thing, they cannot operate independently from a computer. You the digital camera, you can use the digital camera independently or on its own. I can go out with the digital camera and take the photos and then put them on the computer. Webcams can do this. Webcams must work with the computer. Second thing, they have no inbuilt memory. Although webcams can capture photographs and videos, they are more often used in live streams, videos, and facilitate video chats. So the second thing is what? They don't have a built-in memory. In the digital cameras, it has its own memory. I can take the videos, I can take the images and save it on the camera when I want to use it, or when I want to transfer it to the computer. It has its own memory, but webcam doesn't have their own memory. This was for input devices. Let's go now